Freedom, I'm Cielo, your host for the week of November 21st, 2022. It's a short week this week, so check with your advisors about club meetings, as many may have a different plan for these 2 days. Today there will be no ASL club meeting. Meetings will resume on Monday, December 5th. The Angel 34 Warriors will be hosting their first meeting tomorrow in Calf right after school. Want to learn more about international travel? Join Travel Club next Wednesday, November 30th to hear more from our special guest speaker. The Freedom High School Theater Company will be hosting auditions for the school's play Beauty and the Beast the week after Thanksgiving. Please contact Mr. Aman or other current students for more information. There will be an audition meeting on Tuesday, November 29th at 6 p.m. in the auditorium. Attention skiers and riders, if you have a pass and want to ride the bus on Friday, there is still room. The cost is $150 for 5 trips. That comes out to $30 a trip, which considering the cost of gas is not a bad deal. Make checks out to FHS Ski Club and drop them off with Mr. Jones. That concludes the news for the week of 11/21. Now let's go to Lynn, who has some questions for our Freedom Forum hosts.
Hi Freedom, I'm Lynn, and today I'm here with some members of the Freedom Forum, and we're going to be getting to know them. Okay guys, what are your names?
Allison.
Kemi.
John.
What grade are you guys in?
I'm a senior.
Sophomore.
I am a junior.
What is your favorite class?
Probably choir or journalism.
Journalism.
It's a tie between both journalism and U.S. government and economics.
Okay, and what are your favorite things to do while recording the Freedom Forum broadcasts?
I love to watch the bloopers, they're just so funny.
I just like to interview people.
Overall, I do think it's working behind the camera and interviewing people and getting to know them.
Okay, and last question. Since Thanksgiving is coming up, what is your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Cranberry sauce.
Mashed potatoes.
Definitely apple pie.
Okay, thanks guys. Back to you, Cielo.
It's great that we know more about our hosts for the Freedom Forum. Next, let's go to John and Ziad with a debate about 2 very popular sports, football and soccer.
Hello, Freedom High School. I'm here with my colleague Ziad.
What's up, John?
To talk about what's more popular, the World Cup or the Super Bowl. So obviously both sports are very popular all over the world. Football especially more here in the United States, but across the world there are many different things showing that American football is reaching across the globe. Now, I personally think American football is much more popular. However, I think Ziad has a different take.
Soccer around the world known as football. Football is played in every single country in the world. I believe football is a more popular sport. You can tell me American football is the biggest sport in the USA. I could tell you there's more people that watch the Champions League final than the Super Bowl. 2.76 billion people watched the 2022 Champions League final. That's more people than how many watch the Super Bowl in the world, which is the biggest event in American football.
You see, Ziad, I totally agree. But here in the United States, American football is very, very popular. Take it from these statistics. A regular season game between the Packers and the Bills had an average of 19.62 million viewers. And that's just a regular season game.
All right, let's bring in another expert in soccer, Marcus, to ask him his take. So Marcus, you're a big soccer fan, correct?
Yep.
So can you inform John on how big the World Cup is? I mean, it is held once every 4 years. It is the biggest event in the world.
The World Cup is the biggest sporting event in the world and is the most diverse sporting event. In the last World Cup, there was 3.7 billion people watching worldwide and 118 million US views, while 2022 Super Bowl brought in only 99 million views.
But
I believe that soccer is the best sport due to the passion and pride in it, and there's nothing that comes close.
Thanks, Marcus.
Thanks for having me.
Well, I have Connor here with us now. So Connor, you're a big football fan, correct?
Yes.
So how do you feel about the Super Bowl? You watch it every year, correct? Is it like a big event, or how does Super Bowl Sunday look in your household?
I feel like the Super Bowl is the best sporting event of the year, you know? No matter what teams are involved, everyone brings energy every year, you know? I go to a party every year and everybody loves watching the game, you know, no matter who's involved.
Thanks, Connor.
Thanks for having me.
I could also add in the fact that more than half the world watched the final in 2018. Obviously, we are talking about the United States, but I'm showing you how big the sport is to the rest of the world. Each time the World Cup is played, the views go higher and higher.
Well, with the expansion of the NFL, with games being played in London, Munich, and a game coming up in Mexico City, there are so many people who watch the Super Bowl all over the world. For example, while 91.6 million people in the United States watched the Super Bowl, an estimated 30 to 50 million viewers around the world watched as well. How's that for a sport that's only played in America?
Well, yes, I am a football fan. I'm also a massive soccer fan since birth. Thank you to John and our two guests, Marcus and Connor. This wraps up our segment. Please let us know what you thought about this new segment. Back to you, CLO.
In my opinion, football is better than soccer. Now let's go to Phoebe and Allison, who are exploring FHS.
Hey guys, I'm Allison. And I'm Phoebe. And we're here to show you some of the most hidden parts of freedom.
Let's go! Now we're at the Crow's Nest. We can't tell you how we got here, but just trust us. We're here. Let's see a little bit more. We know it's dark up here, but that's kind of the point. Anyway, here's the Crow's Nest. In the auditorium down to our beautiful stage. Good luck seeing any of that. Now we're in the loading dock. It's pretty cool in here. Some of the stage show stuff is back here. You can see some stairs, and I think my favorite part is the painted floor, because a lot of people paint in here, so you never know what's in here. This is a classroom. Now, I've never been in this room, but I think it's pretty cool. Let's go to the next room.
Hey guys, I'm here in the staff mailroom. You might pass this room on your way to class. It's in the Cannon lobby. This is where staff get all their mail. So this is where your report cards are that just came out. They have some flyers. This week we have socks. And that's all for this room. So our next location is towards the back of the library, and this room is kind of brand new. It's designed to be a classroom, and it comes with a free tumbler. I'd love to learn in here. This location some of you guys might recognize, but this is the courtyard. It's a little cold out today, but usually in the summer they have this open, and they have walking people on their hands, which again, I'd love to learn in here. The last location is known as the supply room. This room is kind of near the Spanish wing and all the language classrooms. In this room they have racks with cardboard boxes, they have poster papers, printers, and laminators, and one of the most important things that we use that they have in the supply room are things like bathroom passes, and they have hall passes as well, as you can see. So if you ever need any of those, if kids are stealing yours, you can get some more in the supply room.
Alright guys, I'm Allison, and I'm Phoebe. Wait, I'm not Phoebe, I'm Allison.
And I'm not Allison, I'm Phoebe. Plot twist! And that's it for this segment of Exploring Freedom. On to the next one.
Thanks guys. Who would have known that freedom had a lot of hidden areas? Have you ever been to any of those places? I know I haven't. This concludes your weekly broadcast. Have a great rest of your day and a fantastic short week and a relaxing Thanksgiving break, Freedom.
Happy Thanksgiving!